Hey guys, welcome back to Street 48 and most importantly, welcome back to a quarantine hotel here in Bangkok, Thailand.
Today is the last day.
Today's the last day until we get out, freedom. Very nice, mate. So we're just filming this one. If you haven't watched the previous video, I filmed a video about the, getting into Thailand, the whole quarantine procedure, the ASQ hotel, obtaining the certificate of entry. I'll put a link here, go check that out if you haven't. But this one is about this specific hotel that we're staying in. We had a 10-day quarantine here. It's coming to an end tomorrow morning from 6 a.m. We can leave and get out.
I can't wait.
Can't wait. So we're staying in
Ibis style Sukhumvit Prak Khanong in Bangkok.
In Bangkok, yeah, Ibis style, and we booked a 10-day, 11-night package here, which costed us around £1,200. Normally it was going to be 14 days, but because we came in
after the 1st of April.
1st of April, so it was reduced for UK people traveling from UK. It was reduced to 10 days.
That is so nice, so good.
So this quarantine package included a pickup service from the airport in Bangkok. Was it Suvarnabhumi Airport, Bangkok?
No,
Suvarnabhumi.
Suvarnabhumi Airport.
I always used to think that, you have the I at the end. I always used to think you pronounce it Suvarnabhumi, but it's not
No,
right.
it's just Suvarnabhumi.
Suvarnabhumi Airport. So,
Okay,
okay, you know what it is.
If you already had the COVID vaccine, you will need only 7 days quarantine in Bangkok at the moment.
Yeah, so it's reduced from 10 days to 7 days if you've had any of the vaccines. I think they got a list of 5-6 vaccines. You can check it online. I checked.
You can check it online.
Yeah, and then if you have both doses, but we didn't have it. We just had the first dose, which was enough. No.
But you need two of them.
Yeah, you need 2 of them. But the side effects of that was quite crazy. The AstraZeneca we had from the UK. So we only had the first dose, so that really didn't count for us. So we had to quarantine for 10 days. Like we said, the pickup service was there. One of the ladies from the hotel was there to greet us. She guided us to our pickup car. Got in the car, about 40-minute drive.
Yeah, about 40-minute drive.
40-minute drive.
From the airport.
Yeah, from the airport. So 40-minute drive. And then we arrived here at Ibis style Sukhumvit in Bangkok.
This is our room.
This is our room.
You can't go out. Nothing.
No one can come in.
No.
You can't stop on the way to the hotel anywhere. Once
Even
you're here,
at the airport, you can't buy anything.
Yeah, you can't buy anything. It's just literally just get in and get into the hotel.
So when you arrive at the hotel, what they're gonna do?
So basically you arrive, you get out your car. Before you enter the actual building, they've got a little setup in the car park, and they will check you'll sit down. They ask you to fill out some documents, your personal details and everything. They also take your temperature. They give you thermometers. Give me that one. Let me show them. So they give you one of these each, little thermometers. They will call you every day. In the morning, around what time?
2 times a day.
2 times a day.
Yeah, the first time will be around 8 to 9 in the morning, and the second time is around 12 to 1 p.m.
Yeah, so during that time, they will call you twice in the day, and then you just have to give them your temperature. But the thing is, you can't really lie about it anyway, because when you go down and have your COVID test, which we'll talk about in a little bit, they check your temperature anyway.
Yeah, and it was higher than this.
Yeah, it's a little bit higher than this. It's these are not entirely accurate, obviously, but the temperature measures that they use are more accurate. So on here we were getting around 35.5, 35.6. With the actual measuring machines, once we went there, we got around 36.2, 36.3 or something like that. So once you filled out the documents, they've checked your temperature, they're taking your details. They give you the key to your room. You have one of the guys guide you to your room. They take your bags and everything, and they put you inside the room. And
it literally feels like you are a prisoner,
because
there's always a person, like at least one.
Yeah, accompanying you everywhere you go.
Everywhere you go, even when you go out for like COVID test, and then when you come back.
We've got a funny story about that. We'll tell you when we get to the COVID test part as well. So there's always someone accompanying you. You can't just walk out anything. You can't walk out your room and everything. You're literally here in this confined space for the next 10 days or 14 days, depending on where you're traveling from. So this is an ensuite room. Like I said, we paid £1,200 for this package, which includes
Yeah.
the 10-day and 11 nights, including breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Now, for two people, yes, for two people. So I was quite skeptical about how the food is gonna taste, but the food is really nice.
Because it's in Thailand.
Yeah, but the food is really nice. It's better than most other what restaurants and stuff would give you.
Yeah. Not restaurant,
other hotels would give you. So,
and the best thing for this hotel is that you can select your food for each meal.
Yeah, exactly.
Online.
Yeah, exactly. So
that's so sick for me. Once you scan the QR code, it will direct you to the questionnaire that they created for us, so you can choose for breakfast, lunch, and dinner.
There's a lot of selections to choose from. Quite a lot of different kind of foods. You have seafood, you have halal food, you have you have vegetarian, you have everything. You can choose from whatever you want, and there's different selections for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. So you can each day you can try something different, and you still have something that you haven't tried by the end of 10 days because there's so much to choose from. But myself, I like sticking to 2-3 dishes that they did here, mostly chicken dishes and tuna and stuff like that. I like that a lot. Thailand also has an app, or 2 apps in fact. One is called Food Panda and the other one's called Grab. It's just like delivery on Uber Eats in back at home in England, but the selection they have on it is like 50 times more than any of the apps in England have. And you can just basically, what you can do, you can order stuff, they'll deliver it down at reception and they will bring it up for you whenever your next meal time is, for example. So if you order it before lunch, you have to wait until lunchtime, they'll bring up that stuff with you for lunch, so you just have to time it if you want anything from outside.
If you want to order something from 7-Eleven, you just need to pay about £1 or 50 baht.
Yeah. And they will bring it for you again with your next meal. They'll bring that stuff for you. 7-Eleven, if you don't know, most probably you do know, it's a convenience store which is open 24/7.
Yeah, 24/7.
Yeah, and then you can get most like food related and drink things from there.
Yeah.
And it's not too far from it, so they'll go and get it for you. This is the kind of service other hotels in England and stuff never gonna offer you. Like,
even in Thailand.
Yeah,
even in Thailand, so many people out there that I know, they complain about the food and the services.
You mean during quarantine?
Yeah, during their quarantine.
Yeah, I guess we were just lucky then. How bored and stressful you're gonna feel during your 10-day or 14-day quarantine, whatever, depends on the space that you're living in. For us, like I said, we have a nice view, we have a nice bed, nice shower. We got a little desk to sit here, we got a little sitting area here, got TV.
Yeah.
So
and we got treadmill here as
well.
Oh,
we got treadmill as well, yeah. So.
And we got yoga mats as well.
We got yoga mat as well. But the treadmill wasn't here, right? So.
No, we pay extra for this. It's 1,500 baht, which is so cheap.
Yeah, I think about £40, £50.
Yeah,
something like that. So basically, when you come here, there is no treadmill in the room, but you obviously can hire out one, and they will deliver one to your room, and then you can keep it for as long as you stay in here and use it. Because you do need, if you think about it, up until the 7th day, you're not going to be able to go out. That's if your COVID test is negative. We'll talk about that as well. You're not going to be able to go down into the recreational area and walk around a bit. So you're just stuck in here. So it's very good to get some kind of exercise in, and you can do that with the treadmill they can hire from them, and it's not expensive. So obviously you do need to keep yourself busy with a few things in order to pass the time. You obviously working during the weekdays from here. Like I said, we have a table set up. We've got a laptop and everything. It's quite easy. If you have Netflix and Prime accounts, you can watch that on the TV. We had some time, so we dyed your hair.
Yeah, to black. If you can
that's my work, Quite nice. You're trying to do whatever you can to pass time. If you're into reading books, you can read books. If you're into watching TV, you can watch TV. I was editing a few videos. But basically, for the first 5 days, you're just in here, right? Our first few days, 1 or 2 days, you don't feel too bad.
But next
towards the
third or the fourth day,
you start feeling like,
oh my god, you just feel like you just feel like.
Because you can see Bangkok City, right?
Yeah.
Especially because it was 2 of us. I think if you're staying on your own, it's gonna be much worse because you don't have another person physically to talk to. But so once you get to the 5th day, what happens on the 5th day?
That was our first COVID test in Thailand.
Yeah, first COVID test in Thailand. You obviously have to get a COVID test before you travel to Thailand, which I've done a video on. Like I said, go check that out. But that's going to be your first COVID test here in Thailand on the 5th day. They will take you out of your room. Now the protection, like I said, is crazy. They ask you to put covers on your shoes. You can't just walk out like that. They will again guide you to the place. Now, I know you're laughing. So basically what happened, We got onto the lift. There was a guy. Basically, they guide you to the lift. They take a photo of you on their phone.
How you look like.
Yeah, so they know who these people are. They will send it to the next person who's gonna. So once you get out the lift, that next person is standing there, so they know who it is, and then they'll take you to the COVID testing station. Now, what happened with us? We were on the 9th floor. We got in. We were supposed to go on the 5th floor, right? Now I was just recording videos on the phone, and he clicked the 5th floor for us and went outside. The lift closed. And then
I'm not sure you or me just like accidentally
lean back on the button.
Lean back on the button and then
I'm just looking. You can maybe see in the video. I'm like,
he was so like happy, like, oh, we go on the top, we go on the higher floor.
I thought we were going rooftop, but what happened? We kept going higher and higher, and the I think the floors kept changing. I don't know why.
In the room, yeah.
We were going 5th floor. We were quite high. We were going higher.
Yeah.
We were going rooftop. They said 5th floor, no? We ended up on the 28th floor.
Yeah.
28th floor. We get out and there's no one there, and then I was just recording like how it looked like from the top.
Yeah, and the view from there was so sick.
Yeah, the view was nice, so it was worth it. Maybe it was meant to be for us to be up there. So we're up there for like 5 minutes, no one there, and then suddenly that guy pops out from the lift and he's like,
he's quite like a little bit angry, like why? I said like, oh, you touched the button, like.
And then he was just kidding because obviously I think what he done, he went back to the 5th floor, and then he's been looking for us at like every floor and stuff, and then we're in the 25th or 28th floor, I can't remember, and then but it wasn't our fault. We didn't know we were actually pressing the button, so he got us back into the lift, and then this time he said don't touch anything. We went all the way down to the 5th floor, got out again, and there was the COVID testing station.
To be honest, the first COVID test here in Thailand was then like what we have done in England.
Yeah, exactly. Before we talk about it, here is the video of us getting tested for COVID in Thailand. So let me give you a disclaimer. The reason I opened my mouth it's so funny. The guy was laughing at me as well. I don't know how, I didn't know how they did COVID testing here in Thailand. In England, they put the swab at the back of your throat and then into your nose and both of your nostrils. Yeah. So here they just put it up, one of your nostrils and that's it, right? So the reason I opened my mouth is not because I was being stupid, but in the UK, they, like I said, they take swab tests at the back of your throat and your nose. So.
I think maybe you were hungry at that time.
That's what he probably thought. If you look at his face, he's laughing. You can tell through the through his protection mask and everything that he's smiling in there as well. I could just see him like.
It was so deep, like
putting
I
in his
can't believe it. He kept pushing it in like little bit until like I was like enough.
That's it. The whole safety protocol here to do with COVID is very good, which is why the cases are quite low. They have started going out recently. Just in the past few days, but the COVID cases and stuff here have been really, really low compared to some other countries, especially UK. It's because they have the way they have taken care, all throughout from when we arrived at the airport. The scenes at the airport here are totally different to what you see in Germany, Frankfurt, or London Heathrow. The kind of protection and care that they're taking here in Bangkok. It's crazy. Like you'll be able to see from the video and stuff.
So the next day, we get the COVID result.
Got the results, mate. And what was it?
The nurse just text me.
Yeah.
She text me, congratulations, both of your results are negative.
Yeah. So the 5th day was our COVID test. On the 6th day, we got the result that we're negative. And on the 7th day, we could go outside for 1 hour. Not outside, like outside, they have their own recreational area. What floor is it?
7th floor.
7th floor?
Yes,
yeah, 7th floor. So you go out there, it's very nice. They have a swimming pool, obviously you can't use that, it's shut. because of COVID. But you know, remember how it felt?
Yeah, because that was the first time for us after
in a week.
Yeah, after 7 days in this box.
When we went outside, it was like 36, 30, 35, 36.
Yeah, 35,
36, and it was just, you know, it felt so nice, you know, like just sitting outside. Even though, you know, we're in the middle of the city, you're not actually on a, you know, a beach or coastline, whatever, but you just sat there, you had the swimming pool, a little bit of like a breeze, you see the city views and stuff, and it just felt amazing. You know, the hour just goes by really quick.
After day 7, we can book to go out every day after that.
Yeah. Jeez, that was the best thing, you know.
The first day we booked at 4 p.m. because we still
4 p.m?
like, yeah, at 4 p.m. I booked at 4 p.m. Thailand time.
It was hot.
It was quite like a little bit like crowded at that time.
Yeah, because a lot of people, I think because people want to go out when the sun is out and stuff, so there were a lot of people there around 4.
From the second day, we booked
for 7 p.m.
Yeah, for 7 p.m.
'Cause
and less people.
Yesterday when we went out, the day 8.
Day 9.
Day 9?
Yeah.
When we went out on day 9, it was raining, right? It was raining, but the temperature was still around 30, I think 29 or 30. It was raining and it was windy. You know, trust me, it felt so nice after being here, you know, being outside. It's still warm. You just out in there, you know, in your t-shirt. And then that breeze with that rain, obviously is covered, so, you know, sitting out in the rain. But it just felt, I'll put in a video now, you know, go check it out. So the situation in Thailand, COVID, it's getting, was nowhere near as, you know, UK or USA, whatever, but the cases have started going up a little bit, but I think a couple of hundred a day or something, so they are putting in more stricter measures, and I think you're not going to be able to travel out of different provinces and stuff like that, but nothing short for now. There is, what was it, the 13th, the Songkran Festival starting. Songkran Festival is like New Year's for Thai people in Thailand, and it lasts about a week, so most shops and stuff are going to be closed during that time. So I think that's why, you know, government is putting in these measures just to make sure, you know, it doesn't get out of hand, which is good. But like I said, we'll see once we get out of here in 2 days. So it's Sunday today.
So tomorrow will be the last day, and then we'll go out on Tuesday morning.
Yeah. Out of it, mate. Gone. It's like a reset button, right? Once you go out a little bit, you come back, you don't feel like, oh, you've been in here for so long. It gives you like a little break. So I think that's why they've done it, obviously, because it gives you a little break and you feel like, okay, I got some more energy to pull through this remaining quarantine. And then on day 9, you have your second COVID test, and then receive your results the following day on day 10.
Day 10.
And then obviously on day 11 you get to leave if you're negative, which we were. Thankfully, same procedure. They took us out of room, into the lift. This time we didn't press any buttons, so we came down on the right floor. Got the testing done again. Same again, you know, just every time just put all the... It does obviously take out the 10 days out of your trip, you know, that you've booked and coming for a reason. But I mean, you know, it is what it is right now, and hopefully we'll be able to get out tomorrow and get out in the city in Bangkok. But we do need to be careful because the cases have recently gone up a little bit, haven't they?
Yeah, it's
Bangkok.
about 900 something cases a day, which is very less compared to the UK still.
Yeah,
but for people here, it's kind of like a big thing for them
because
right
I think
now.
the cases are down to what, like 40-50 cases a day, and then going up that is you know, it's quite a big jump. But it's not sticking 900 every day. It's 250 some days and stuff like that. But I think it's peaked at 940, 950 for like one of the days. But just be careful out here. You know, even when we go outside on the recreational area, you can see people walking on the street. Even people walking in the streets, everyone wearing their masks.
One thing you can see, Thai people, most of them, 99%, they're wearing masks.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, so one thing, if you are staying here in quarantine, just, you know, they are being very safe. Like I said, everything is very safe. They give you disposable packaging, you know, the stuff that comes for your food and everything, but just to be extra careful.
Okay. See? Someone knocked the door. That's
you know,
your dinner is here.
Dinner? Oh yeah, dinner time.
Dinner
So dinner's
time.
out. So they're just gonna knock on the door, leave the dinner outside. It was a good time.
Yeah,
you know?
they're not gonna wait for you, so it's okay. They don't need to open it now.
Yeah, there's a little table outside. They leave it on that. You just grab your food and bring it. I'll show you guys when I bring it in. So as our own precaution, we bring some of you know, things to help us out here as well. We had our own cutlery from home. Disposable glasses. Yeah, and also one thing that I got was this from England. Obviously, like I said, anything that you want like this, you have to get it from there. You're not gonna be able to
First
stop.
then you spread it
Everywhere. Because it says it's Febreze, right? It kills 99.9%. It's not sponsored.
And we got wet wipe as well.
Yeah, we got antibacterial wipes. So basically, what we did, we already spoke about this on our way here on the plane. Is as soon as we got into the hotel room, we didn't unpack anything. What we did, we took off our shoes and we cleaned the whole room. Even though it was very clean, it looked very clean. But we sprayed everything with this. You know, it's not just 1 or 2 days that you stay in here. You're going to be here for the next 10 days. So it does essentially become like one of your own rooms, you know. So you need to clean everything. We cleaned everything, you know, that you potentially were or might touch. So
one thing that I'm so pleased about this hotel is that all the staff is so polite and helpful.
Yeah, exactly.
And they always smile and want to help you out.
Yeah, of course. Normally Thai people are like that anyway, you know, land of smiles. Especially, you know, staff here, they've just been amazing. But besides that, yeah, it started to, for the past few days, I don't think I was going to be like that myself either, but I started feeling like I was telling you, I want to get out, hey, both of us.
I can't imagine like coming here alone without him.
Yeah.
It would have been so hard for me, and I would have gone crazy.
Yeah, because it's just like, you know, at the end of the day, you will run out of things to do, you know. If you're inside for 10 days, you know, you don't have your car, you can't go out, you can't do this, you can't... But, yeah, literally, if you think about it, it doesn't matter how many things you do, at some point you will run out of things to do. But at that time, if you have someone with you that helps you, sit down, talk, joke around, whatever it is, you know, 2 brains are better than 1.
And tomorrow we will leave at
6
in the morning. We're gonna pack everything up tonight.
Yeah, tonight.
Tomorrow, just wake up and go.
Get out of here. Maybe you guys don't know because you haven't quarantined. If you have quarantine in a hotel, you know what I'm talking about. You kind of become used to everything. You know where everything is. You're just accustomed to it. So yeah, obviously when we do go out, you know, maybe like when we wake up.
I can extend the stay for you.
I'm alright, mate. But I mean, if you do wake up like in a different hotel or at your house or whatever, it's gonna, I think in the morning we'll be like, oh, we're at a different place, you know.
Oh.
It's not a usual place.
If you have any question about quarantine, just leave your comment below.
Yeah, and then we'll get back to you about that. So yeah, thank you very much for watching. If you did enjoy this video, please like and subscribe to the channel. We will be back next week with another video. But before I say this is us logging out, I'm gonna put, after this video ends, I'm gonna put in obviously us finally leaving the hotel. I'll show you a little video, you know, because it must feel great, our reaction just leaving outside. So that will be after this. But that's it for now. We will see you next week with another video. Until then, logging out. Bye bye. So finally out, who's banging? We'll update you later. We're trying to get the stuff into the taxi. It's a lot, so